A strong Korean won and a weakening Japanese yen may have the nation's exporters shaking in their boots. The finance ministry today said it would help small and medium-sized businesses affected by the currency swings. But a state think tank says we have more to worry about: the health of the world's two largest economies, the United States and China. Arirang's Hwang Ji-hye has the details.
Abenomics, the coinage given to a drive by new Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe to boost the economy by pumping money into the system and weakening the Japanese currency. Already the yen tumbled by nearly 20% against the Korean won last year. The weakening yen is fanning concerns that Korean manufacturers, especially those in the automobile and electronics industries who compete head-on with Japanese rivals around the world, will lose price competitiveness in export markets. Earlier this Tuesday, during a crisis management meeting, Korea's Finance Minister Park Jae-won also said the government will strengthen its support for small and medium-sized exporters struggling with tough competition in the global market caused by the rise of the Korean won. Under the plan, the Korea Exim Bank will set aside 45% of its lending this year for smaller companies, while the Small and Medium Business Corporation will extend the loan payment period to 3 months from 2 months. The Korea Trade Insurance Corporation is also seeking to temporarily reduce currency insurance premiums for smaller exporting firms by up to 1 million won, or roughly $950. The Korea Institute for Industrial Economics and Trade says, however, the slumping global economy poses a greater threat to Korean exporters than the cheap yen. The institute points out that Korea's exports kept growing by an annual average of 13% during a 2.5-year period from January 2005, when the Japanese currency fell sharply against the won.
Korean exporters nowadays are affected more by the economic conditions of major economies rather than the weakening yen, unlike in the past when currency volatility was a major factor for sales of Korean exporters.
Instead of relying on exchange rate changes, experts say Korean exporters should focus its efforts on improving the quality of their products in order to remain competitive in the global market. Hwang Ji-hye, Arirang News.